Hi everyone, welcome to the lecture on industrial sewing machine and its classification. Decoding industrial sewing machine, a comprehensive classification. Industrial sewing machines play a vital role in modern manufacturing, and understanding their classification is a key for operators, technicians and engineers. These machines are categorized based on stitch types of 6 classes and application and shape of 8 classes. As defined by the Japanese Industrial Standard, it is having a detailed classifications. This presentation deals into these classifications, providing a structured overview of machine types and their specific application across various industries. Whether you're involved in garment production or textile bonding or specialized stitching, this guide will equip you with the knowledge to navigate to the world of industrial sewing machine. Hand stitching 200 replicate the art of manual sewing. In case of a hand stitching 200, we have two kinds. One is a generally used hand stitching, another one is a special kind of a hand stitch. You take the general hand stitching. These machines create a decorative and functional seams that mimic the hand stitching. They are ideal for applications where an artisanal touch is required. The second one is a special hand stitching. These specialized machines are wrapped around button sewing machines. It offers enhanced durability for button attachment by wrapping the thread around the button at the base. In general, hand stitching machines are special sewing machines that replicate manual hand stitching. The general hand stitching machines creates a decorative and functional hand stitch like seams. Meanwhile, the wrapped around button sewing machines provide a button sewing with a wrapped thread around the button base for extra durability. The second one is chain stitch 100 loop based stitching without a bobbin. Here also we have two kinds. One is a chain stitch, general chain stitch, and chain stitch blind stitching. Blind stitching and basting machines fall under this category. They are commonly used for temporary stitching like basting or invisible hemming like blind stitching. Chain stitch blind stitching, these machines produce a special chain stitch variant specifically designed for blind stitching in hemming applications where an invisible seam is desired. Chain stitch machines are characterized by their use of looped stitches without a bobbin. General chain stitch machines like blind stitching and basting machines are often used for temporary stitching or invisible hemming. In addition, chain stitching blind stitching machines utilize a special chain stitch variant for blind stitching in hemming applications. Lock stitch 300, the foundation of garment production. Here we take into three categories. One is general lock stitch, special lock stitch, then blind stitching. Let's see one by one. General lock stitch, if you see, these machine uses 1 and 2. Either you will use one needle or two needle or work horse for the basic sewing, seaming and stitching in garment production. It offers versatility and reliability for the stitch which it produces. Blind stitching, if you take, these machines create invisible hem in fine fabrics, ensuring a clean and professional finish without visible stitching on the garment's exterior. The third one is special lock stitch machine. In this category, we have a different kinds of machines which suits for this particular application. Buttonholing, bar tacking and button sewing machines, which provides reinforcement for button holes and button attachment, enhancing garment durability and flexibility. Overall, from this particular lock stitch machine classification, if you understand, lock stitch machines utilizes a bobbin and top thread to form a locked stitch, which is a fundamental stitch type in sewing. General long stitch machines such as 1 and 2 needle sewing machines are widely used for basic sewing, seaming and stitching in garment production. Blind stitching machines create invisible hemming in fine fabrics. Special lock stitch machines like buttonholing, bar tacking and button sewing machine which helps to handle reinforcement, buttonholes and button attachments. Double chain stitch 400, strength and stretchability combined. Here also we have a three category. One is a general double chain stitch machine. Another one is the machine suitable for zigzag stitching. Another one is special double chain stitch. Let's discuss on the general double chain stitch. From one needle to multi-needle, these machines are ideal for sewing in denim, heavy fabrics and decorative stitching where the strength is paramount. Secondly, you take the zigzag stitching machines which are used for perfect stretchable fabric production. That means these machines specifically designed or specifically equipped for manufacturing of stretchable fabric garments because it provides reinforcement in the stitching and decorative seams, providing the flexibility and visual appeal. That means these stitches will never deteriorate the stretchable behavior of the fabrics. Special double chain stitch machines, if you take, these machines are specifically suitable for creating eye holes on the fabric. For example, eyelet for buttonholing and safety stitch in garments, which will deliver a specialized functionality for denim and seam unraveling prevention applications. In general, any double chain stitch machines if you take, it uses two loop thread to form a strong chain stitch, and it offers enhanced durability and elasticity because of its number of threads and the chain stitch effect, looping effect. General double chain stitch machines available in one needle to multi-needle configurations. They are commonly used for sewing in denims, fabrics, heavy fabrics and decorative stitching. Zigzag stitch machines create stretchable fabrics, reinforcement stitching and decorative seams. Special double chain stitch machines such as the eyelet buttonholing and safety stitch machines provide the eyelet buttonholes in the denim and thick fabrics as well as safety stitching to prevent seam unraveling. Over-edge chain stitch 500, preventing fraying and enhancing seam finish. Here also it has a three setup function which helps to have a clear and quality garments. First one is seam finishing. Overlock sewing machines provides a clean and professional seam finishes, preventing fraying, enhancing garment appearance. And also it helps to have a edge trimming. Whenever the stitch is formed simultaneously, there is a process called trimming and finishing of the fabric edges. This is simultaneously happening in the over-edge chain stitch machines, streamlining the production process, and it helps to save the time and labor utilization. This particular stitch helps to prevent fraying of edge threads because it effectively seals fabric edges to prevent unraveling and extended the life of the sewn product, ensuring long-lasting quality. In general, if you want to understand, over-edge chain stitch machines are used for overlock stitching, a technique that finishes seams, trims the edge and prevent fraying. This category includes various overlock sewing machines that are essential for creating durable and professional looking seams in the garment production. By preventing fraying, and overedge chain stitch machines enhance the longevity and quality of sewn products. Covering chain stitch 600, which does the process of hemming, decoration and stretch fabric mastering. That means this particular cover chain stitch machine suitable for hemming operation, decorative operation and manufacturing of stretch fabrics. In case of hemming, cover stitch machines are creating clean and durable hems on various fabrics, providing a professional and polished look. The same machine also helps to develop decorative seams. The seams which are developed in this will have a additional or added visual interest and unique design elements to a garment with the decorative seams created by these machines. Because of that, it gives the enhancing aesthetic appeal. And also this particular cover chain stitch machine 600 is suitable for stitch fabric stitching. Effectively, it helps to stitch the stitch fabrics without compromising the elasticity behavior of the fabric or seam integrity, ensuring comfort and freedom of movement in active wear and other application. In general, if you take cover chain stitch machines are used for cover stitching, a technique that creates hems, decorative seams and stitch fabric stitching. These machines are available in 2 needle, 3 needle, 4 needle configuration. It offers versatility and precision in various sewing applications. Cover stitch machines are particularly useful for hemming knit fabrics and creating durable seams that withstand the stretching and movement of the fabric. Welding and bonding, seamless joining for modern textile. There are 3 categories we have, especially in case of welding and bonding. When you want to produce any garment without any stitch, there we use the terminology called a seamless garment. And the garment which we are producing with the seamless should be a waterproof seams and it should have a bonding through textile material. For this particular machines are suitable. Welding machines use a heat or adhesive instead of thread to join the fabric, enabling the production of seamless garment and waterproof seams. This particular kind of a welding and bonding technique can be utilized. This technique is also used for bonding textiles without sewing, offering a streamlined and efficient alternative to traditional stitching method. Welding machines are increasingly popular in industries where seamless and water resistant are crucial requirements. Compound stitch, versatility in stitching techniques. Overall classification, if you take all other stitches are not considered as a compound stitch, but we consider zigzag stitching and embroidery is a compound stitch for the entire garment manufacturing. So we need to design a specific parameter for these machines. Hence we need a compound stitch machines. These machines combine multiple stitch types to create versatile stitching techniques. These machines such as zigzag stitching machines and embroidery sewing machines. Other flexibility in and it offers us flexibility in reinforcement and decorative designs. Zigzag stitches are providing reinforcement while embroidery allows for intricate design and pattern making. So compound stitch machine has two kinds. One is a zigzag stitching and embroidery, where zigzag stitching is meant for reinforcement, embroidery is meant for intricate designing and pattern making. Application of revolutionizing these industries. This industrial sewing machines are suitable for three industries majorly. One is apparel, automotive and home furnishing. In case of apparel, these machines create a durable and stylish garment for everyday wear to high fashion places. It meets the demand of the global textile market with a quality. The second one is automotive industry, also needs these machines for production of seat covers to airbags. Sewing machines ensures safety, durability, aesthetic appeal in vehicle interiors, contributing to driver and the passenger comfort. In addition to this, these industrial sewing machines are majorly required in case of a home furnishing. Sewing machines creates a comfortable and stylish living spaces from curtains to upholstery, enhancing aesthetic and functionality in homes worldwide. From apparel to automotive and home furnishing, the industrial sewing machines drive innovation and excellence across diverse sectors. In apparel, these machines produce durable and stylish garments, meet the global requirement. In automotive industry, they ensure the safety, durability, and appeal in vehicle interiors. In home furnishing, they create a comfortable, stylish living spaces, enhancing the aesthetic and functionality. Let's see the Japanese industrial standard of L0120 standards. Here it comes under three categories. One is a stitch type, what is categorized under this standard, stitch formation, how it is defined in this standard, and dimensional requirement of the standard. Stitch type, if you take that, the standard categorized machines based on the type of stitch they produce, such as lock stitch, chain stitch, and overlock. Stitch formation, it defines the mechanism by which these stitches are formed, specifying the interaction of needle, looper, and other components. Dimensional requirement of this particular stitch types, which is developed under the standard, will have a specification for stitch length, width, and density, ensuring uniformity and quality in sewing products. In simple way, Japanese Industrial Standard L0120 provides a framework for categorizing and evaluating sewing machines based on its stitch types, formation, and dimensional requirement. By adhering to these standards, the manufacturer can ensure the uniformity and quality of sewing products. This promotes reliability and consistency in the textile industry, fostering trust between the producers and consumers. Let's see the another standard, Japanese Industrial Standard B9070 standard. This is categorized, or this requires three parameters. One is the machine type, what is used, and safety requirement, what is followed, and performance of the standards, which is developing the stitches. Machine types, if you take, the standard classifies the machines according to their intended applications, such as garment making, upholstery, and leather work. The safety requirement of this particular standard is, it outlines the essential safety features and measures to protect operator from hazards like moving parts, electrical shock, and noise. Performance testing is needed whatever the products we develop. This particular standard specifies the procedure for evaluating the machine for performance, including speed, stitch quality, and durability, ensuring machines meet the industry standard. Overall, JIS B9070 focuses on machine type, safety requirement, and performance testing to guarantee the reliability and operator safety. This promotes the best practices in manufacturing, ensuring compliance with the industry regulations. The standard also establishes criteria for evaluating machine performance. Maintenance, ensuring longevity and performance. If you want to have a longevity and performance, you need to have a regular maintenance of these machines. So you require three set of operations frequently or periodically you have to perform. One is a regular cleaning, which helps to remove dust, lint, and debris from the machines and its component to prevent malfunction and maintain the smooth operation of the entire parts of the machine. Lubrication is also appropriate element which helps to lubricate the moving parts, and it helps to minimize the wear and tear or frictional changes on the material which is working for 24/7. Needle replacement is required whenever we have a damaged needle to ensure proper stitch formation and prevent fabric damage and get a good quality products. Regular cleaning, lubrication and needle requirement are the crucial for maintaining sewing machines and their better functionality. Maintenance minimize the friction, reduce the wear and extend the machine lifespan. It ensures proper stitch formation and prevents fabric damage during sewing operation. Regular maintenance not only prolongs the life of a sewing machine but also it saves the cost of the machine. Troubleshooting common issues and solutions. There are three common issues we will get. One is thread breakage, skipped stitch, uneven stitching. If you are getting a thread breakage, you have to check the thread tension, needle condition and machine threading to identify and resolve the causes of thread breakages. Skipped stitches, if you are getting, adjust the needle timing, replace the worn out needle and ensures the proper fabric is fed to prevent the skipped stitches and maintain the seam irregularity or improve the seam integrity. Uneven stitching is also another fact which is happening when the pressure foot pressure changes. So you verify pressure foot pressure, fabric tension and machine setting to achieve the consistent and uniform stitching. Effective troubleshooting is essential for resolving common sewing machine issues and minimize downtime. By addressing thread breakage, skipped stitches, uneven stitching, operator can maintain productivity and quality. Regular inspection and timely repairs contribute to the overall efficiency of the sewing operation. From this lecture, you have a certain key takeaways. One is mastering the classification of industrial sewing machine is essential for operator, technician and engineer. Understanding GIS standards, implementing proper maintenance, troubleshooting common issues are vital for better success of the entire quality production. Stay updated on new technologies and standards to optimize performance and efficiency. Thanks for watching. Keep learning.